Okay, so what I want to know is higher truth has kind of a positive feel to it. Is there something spiritual behind that?
No, not really. And I'm quick to say no just because I think that the idea of spiritual is a sort of a strange one to me. Like it kind of suggests that you're considering something that might exist past sort of what we know as like the physical world, and I don't know. To some degree, I guess I take that for granted. And then most venues and most groups that use the term spiritual or spirituality, I can't stand any of them. So that's why I just quickly jumped to no. It has nothing to do with. There's no spiritual anything.
What is that higher truth?
To me, it's the kind of the simplicity of like that banana over there, which is pretty amazing. And that sounds like a stupid thing to say, but it's true. It's pretty amazing how it got here, and or just what always occurs to me is children, having children, watching them grow up, seeing them as babies, taking this almost kind of smug, sort of superior attitude that the adults take around children as though they're smarter, while observing at the same time all of the areas where children are actually much smarter than adults, and the big smart adults not really seeing it. And it's that sort of simplicity. It's that banana that's in front of you. It's that they're living in the moment and seeing everything sort of that is right there. They're not complicating anything. They're not preoccupied with things that are completely unnecessary. Therefore, they're kind of there and open to see sort of the miracles of life. Like when I was 5, my 5th birthday actually, on my birthday, was the day that men first walked on the moon. And I remember thinking that sort of became part of normal life. Like, wow, this is the world, this is life, this is living, stuff like that happens. And then a guy goes to the moon, and then cool stuff. That's sort of where we somehow take a left turn. That's where we somehow manage to focus an incredible amount of resources and energy on useless stuff that doesn't mean anything, like following celebrities that are celebrities for the sake of being celebrities, and buying magazines that they're in, and spending hours of the day thinking about who they are and what they're doing and what clothes they're wearing and what songs they're listening to, and who gives a fuck. And by the same token, we're still sort of participating in a system that ecologically is slowly but surely destroying everything. And everyone can say that, everyone kind of knows that, even the naysayers sort of have to believe it at this point, but nothing's really changing. And that's all, that's just kind of a strange thing to me. I see sort of the simple truth in a baby, in simple things, because they're taking them simply, and they're finding like a universe in something that's very small, that's very simple, that we all take for granted. That's much more important than what some idiot is wearing on a red carpet. So I guess that's kind of it to me, and that isn't a spiritual thing. For example, if like you and me and this nice gentleman holding the camera, when we die, there's nothing left, no memories, we don't exist anymore, it's lights out. It doesn't make where we are and what we're seeing and what our experience is less important or less amazing. It's still just as incredible and just as miraculous. So the idea of spirituality, the idea of a disembodied spirit, the idea of something going on outside of this, it's nice to think about. It's great if it's there, but it doesn't have to be for us to give a shit about how miraculous the world around us is and what's going on right now.